Welcome to Insurance Alert broadcast. I'm Vivek Jain here. Today we have with us Mr. J Azim. He is MD and CEO, Pragati Life, Bangladesh. With him, we are going to talk on the opportunities and challenges he sees in the coming year, that is 2022. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you for inviting me.
Sir, my first question to you is on challenges, because we all are facing from last 2 years. So what challenges you see in times to come?
Yes, number one, you see, this is the ongoing corona situation. What we thought that maybe it will end up by 2021. But again, the situation is becoming worse day by day. And government has recently declared the offices with 50% capacity. And if the situation further worsens, then there might be lockdown situation also. So naturally, this has some impact, although it's not like 2020, because in 2020, we were not prepared at all of corona. Came on all on a sudden, and offices were closed all on a sudden. But later on, we overcome some of the obstacles in 2021. We started in online selling, online servicing, digital app, use of digital applications, everything. Now we have given more stress on this. We are taking more initiative on digitization. So we can overcome. In 2021, we had a very good business growth, particularly for our company, I can tell you, on an average, in all lines of business, we had 20% growth. Even there was impact for 2 months, but since we were ready to work on the situation, we could maintain our business growth. So in 2022, even with this corona situation, we are hopeful that we can overcome the situation. But naturally, we have to spend more. We have to take extra initiatives to maintain our same growth rate. Had it been the situation that there is no corona, everything is normal, but that is not happening anyway. So we have to live with corona. We have to grow our business with the corona. We have taken all the steps. So this is ongoing challenge, no doubt. At the same time, particularly for Bangladesh, there are some inherent challenges. It was challenges before also. And particularly, the image crisis in Bangladesh, particularly in the insurance sector. In 2022, that crisis will have to face these challenges because 2 big companies, probably you have seen in the newspaper. One is Delta Life, this is the number 1 private sector company and one of the largest company. Government had to, dissolve their board, and it just set an administrator, and there is a litigation going on because of many irregularities. It has been found by the audit. So, being a large company in the private sector and a huge client base, now they are facing problem in getting their money back, their maturity value, because of this. And there is another, they call it, that is also third generation, but one of the biggest is Far East Islami Life Insurance.
Which one, sir?
Far East Islami Life Insurance.
Far East, okay.
So the Securities and Exchange Commission has dissolved the board, and they have appointed 10 independent directors. Those are running these companies. There were massive irregularities, and thousands of clients are not getting their money back. These already we have been suffering, immense crisis in general with this sector. Now, the irregularities detected by these 2 companies and actions taken by the government, it has created further crisis. It has strengthened the crisis further towards the negative direction among the common people. So we have to overcome that challenge. That's a particular in 2022. And also because of COVID, and at the same time, Bangladesh government initiative, the digitization, it has become mandatory now. Otherwise, you cannot survive. But digitization, particularly country like Bangladesh, is not a very easy thing, because the software in the insurance companies, that is not readily available in the market, in Bangladesh market, that you just buy one, just plug and play. This software is not available in Bangladesh. Even I searched in India also, but they have software, but that will have to be, some sort of around 30–40% work. You will have to fine tuning with your existing need. So this is another challenge, that is, we have, even I want, the software is not readily available. And development of software is a time consuming. And at the same time, it is costly also. You have, if you want to buy a software or a develop a software, it is costly. There is an upfront cost. At the same time, the yearly maintenance cost is also high.
Very high.
And this sector is so fast growing that after 1 or 2 years, the technology you have adopted, it will become obsolete. So already Bangladesh insurance market having problem with high acquisition cost. Now digitization has become mandatory for the survival of the company itself. At the same time, there is a pressure from the government. So this is another challenge we have to overcome. And another is particularly for Bangladesh market, the government is going on giving license to new companies. They don't consider whether there is a market need or not. There is no market study like that. At the same time, they are not looking whether the new company who is applying, whether he has the capacity to run a company. We do not have expert professional, insurance professional in Bangladesh. If you take the statistics, right now around 82 insurance companies, both life and non-life. If you compare with India, you can easily compare. That is, in any scale, we have more players in the field. We do not have professional field force. And the statistics I want to share with you, out of 82 companies, even 50% companies do not have qualified CEO as required by mandatory requirement by the government, because they have certain requirement on education and experience and everything. 50% company is running with qualified CEO. Even if you go to the downline, different departmental heads like underwriting, claims, reinsurance, you do not have enough people. So with all these, the government is still continuing issuing license. So this is another challenge, that all these new companies coming and unethical practices is going on at an increasing rate. So I think these are the challenges we'll have to work on.
Right, sir. But sir, what about the returns on investment? Because life insurance companies basically totally depend on the income from the investments and all that.
Yes, you have rightly pointed out. I forgot to mention this. There is another challenge, the low investment return rate. Now, government has made it mandatory that in the banks, you cannot get more than 6% rate of interest, which even 2 years back, it was around 9%. Now it has gone down to the 6%. Even those are good banks, they are offering 5.5% maximum. So this is another area we'll have to face challenge, because particularly the old companies like Pragati, now every year our maturity claim is increasing at an increasing rate. So unless I can earn a huge margin from my investment, that will create another problem. Also, at the same time, to match with this, 30% of life fund, of our investable fund, has to be invested in a government treasury bond. That is mandatory in Bangladesh law.
Yeah.
Now, traditionally, government treasury bond was higher than the market banking, but now it has become almost same. Also, in the private areas, we are not having enough avenues to invest with a higher rate. Another area which is share market, because of all these uncertainties for many years, our board has restricted new investment in this area, share market. So this is another challenge you face. You rightly pointed out.
Okay, fantastic. Looks doesn't look very good then.
Yeah, scenario is not. Of course, if I now move to the opposite side of the potential,
Yeah.
Of course, potential is high, very good potential, no problem for Bangladesh. Because if I talk about the life insurance side, the life insurance, the raw materials is the human being. So we have huge number of population, no doubt. Second, the economy is growing. Last week, I have seen in the newspaper the forecast of the World Bank that the highest growth rate will be the Bangladesh in the world.
Yeah.
So we have very even all this odd situation. Our country is growing, economy is growing very high, good rate. Per capita income is growing. So this is another indication of expanding insurance market. And at the same time, with higher income, the lifestyle also changing. If the lifestyle of the people change, surplus income amount is more, than naturally life insurance sector is good. But the problem is we are unable to take the proper actions to take the advantage of these positive factors for various reasons. We cannot design attractive new innovative products because of lack of actuary. There is only one practicing actuary in Bangladesh right now, who is around 80 years old. Government is now formulating the rules, but it is yet to come that to keep this market for the actuaries open, so that from different world actuaries can come, or now it is digital. So from their own country, they can, if they are allowed to practice here, they can. So this is one of the areas. I mentioned before that the professional salespeople, professional people at the desk, we do not have enough supply in the market. So opportunity is there, high potential is there, particularly considering the COVID situation. We do not have individual health insurance in Bangladesh right now. Very few companies have started recently, including our company, but we are not getting attractive product because of COVID situation. All the reinsurers are, hands up. I contacted many, but they are waiting for let the situation become normal. So without the proper insurance support, I cannot launch the right health insurance product. There is a potential for health insurance, but I cannot harvest, So these are the challenges that even though we have a very high opportunity, very big, good opportunity in future, and also, the country as a whole, they have the target already. We have upgraded our position, and hopefully, I am personally confident that with all these initiatives, the country will become a developed country by end of 2041. That's for sure. Now we have to take this insurance sector up to that level. So potential is there. If we can overcome all these challenges, with a combined effort by the government and insurance companies and others, we can reap the result. We can harvest, the opportunities coming in future.
That's great, sir. Let's look forward for a good future.
I'm hopeful. I'm confident that after all this turmoil, the situation will stabilize, and of course, Bangladesh insurance sector will be able to establish this country with a very good image, I believe.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your inputs on Bangladesh. And we'll be in touch with you in times to come for more updates.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
For giving me the opportunity. Stay safe.
Thank you, sir.